everyone, it's Jean from Inky Owl Studio. This is part 2 in the little assembly of the album, the folio album, photo album that I'm making as a gift for a friend. And I'll just show you what I've done so far in here. And I'm using the digital kit from My Porch Prints. Before I get started though, I did want to point out that down below is a link to my community page in case you're having trouble finding it. And you can see the little angel folio that Evie made. And she sent me pictures and it's really lovely. And I think it might give you some inspiration if you're thinking about making that folio or any kind of folio. So you might want to enjoy that and check that out and give her a thumbs up. So anyways, then when I did the porch prints and I printed it out, I experimented with the size. So I found that between 70 and 80% of the size is about right for this folio. And what I did, I experimented by first printing out on scrap paper in draft, the least amount of ink. I would print it out and then I would size it up to see how it would fit. But that's the range that I printed most of these things out so that they would fit nicely on the little flaps and everything. And then also the background paper that she has, I printed all the background paper at 5x7 photo size. And when you print them, which is about, it's probably 50%, maybe between 50 and 60% of the size. I found out that when you print it that way, it reduces the images so that it looks like it fits a little bit better on the page. So yeah, these were about a 50%, between 50 and 60% reduction on these background pages. So just putting that out there in case you wanted to print those out. And so what I'm going to do today, I'm going to finish this up, but I'm going to do a couple things that I've done before and maybe not everyone has seen me do it. And that is I'm going to be putting a button and tie closure here on this side. Now I had thought about putting magnets because I put a magnet in over here and I plan to put one here. But I made, to fit inside this pocket, I made a mat to put like photos in. And it slips inside here. And so once this gets a little bit more bulky, this will begin to move a little bit where the magnets are, because my magnets are tiny. And also I'm just didn't know if it would be strong enough. I just didn't know. And she may put more than this in here. You can use room to put a lot more photos on the back, and maybe you want to store some. So I wasn't sure how this was going to work. As far as always coming down at the same place. So I'm just going to go ahead and put in my button and string closure. It's, of course, I had put the pocket in at the very beginning, which I told you last time not to do, to make sure you put your back down first and then put your pocket in. So what I would do differently is I would, before I put the bottom pocket in, I would go ahead and put my little button in the middle where it's going to be, and then glue it this in, and that way it'll just feel easier for you. And then once you do that, then you'll be able to line this up pretty easy. So yeah, I would put down my background paper, I would put in my button, glue the well, actually, you have to glue this flap down, put your background paper down, and then put in the pocket. You gotta think about these things. So it's flat background paper and put the pocket in. Alrighty. I'm going to, since I can't get in there with my crocodile, I'm going to have to use an awl to get in there, but that's okay because I'm going to use a brad to go in behind here. And my brad just ran away, so I gotta grab another brad. Yeah, I don't know what it is. They just, for some reason, their little legs, they just go like little gingerbread man. They just run. Okay. So he'll be going here. And I happened to print this out twice, this one image, so I was able to make another button that had that pine cone in it. Kind of cute. Kind of kept the pine cone a little bit in view there. So we're going to put that there, and I'm going to start the hole right about here. Let's see. Let me make sure. That's the middle there. Yeah, that's a good place for it. I'm going to start the hole, and then maybe take this away, finish it up. So it's a little challenging to do it once the pocket's in, but it's not impossible. Really, it's not impossible at all. And so we're just going to get that hole started. Put in our little brad. So the challenging part of this is going to be to separate the legs underneath because you can't see them. But I think I can do it. Let's see here. Maybe, oh yeah, just do it this way. This is good. Alrighty. Down in there. Sorry. Probably go a little faster. There we are. Get that started, and then if you don't put tape over those legs, they're going to catch every time you put something away. So I'm going to take a little bit of my masking tape here, and we're just going to aim for that little area there. So it is challenging to do it this way, but it is not impossible. Yeah, there we go. And that's in there very nicely. All right, so that's all ready to rock and roll. And now we're going to put the brad into, or not the brad, we're going to put the button up on the top. All right, here it is. We'll just eye this up with the bottom one, which is camouflaged on the bottom. If I can see it. Yeah, there we go. And then just go ahead. Now I probably could use my punch for this one, but I am just going to go ahead and use the awl, and put that little hole inside there. Okie dokie. Now what I like to do is I like to take my cord when I'm going to be putting down here. I like to put this in first. I got this hemp cord from General Dollar in their craft section, and it's pretty cool. It's just the right meter. It's not too thick, and it's nice and strong. I really like it with those different colors on there, and it was affordable. Very affordable. So I like to put the string in first before I put the brad in. And then I'm going to take tape again, take some of this masking tape, and I might even also put down a little bit of glue kind of in that area. I'm going to tape it down, and this way I don't have to tie around any of the buttons. And it's all secure in there, like so. So I'm going to start it a little bit there. Just put that brad in there. And put it into the hole with the string. And open him up. I will probably put down another piece of tape. Now I have also, when I put that through, part of it's caught on, part of the hemp cord is caught on one of the legs of the brad, so that's even more anchoring. Not that you have to do that, but it turned out good. So we'll just put another piece of tape down here to secure that. So that is not going to go anywhere. And now I can put this all together without a whole bunch of bulk underneath my button. Otherwise, I would have had to tie a knot underneath that button, and it does take up some room. But anyways, I like this idea, and so I'm doing it. Alrighty, so that's good. There we go. Probably too much string on here, but that's all right. Okay, now what I've been doing is she's also got some printed pages with her kit, pages that are printed out for your journal to write on. So I've taken those and I'm putting those scattered inside the album. And I think that putting in these lined paper, or you can even draw lines on paper with a ruler, I think it helps people who aren't necessarily journalers to kind of, you know, show them that, hey, you know, here's a place where you can write down something about your photographs, you know, sort of, how do I say, gives them permission to write, because if you're not a journaler and you haven't done a lot of that, I think it just helps to guide them to do that. But you can also put a photograph up there as well. You wouldn't have to write on there. You can also put a photograph. So that's what I've done here, and I put one, you know, on this side over here. Now I am going to go ahead. Let me put away my photo mat here and put that side like that. And we'll just cover that up. Now over here on this side, I'm going to put in magnets. And so I'll show you how I do that. So I don't have any paper here at all. And I have some that I have marked all my paper. If I don't do that ahead of time, sadly, I end up getting myself all confused. All right, so I got the paper ready, and I have double stick tape. I find this the easiest to work with, and this is just nothing fancy, just Scotch double tape, double-sided tape. And then I've got my magnets, and these are teeny tiny magnets. I will tell you, they are teeny tiny. I got them on Amazon. And if I think of it, I'll put a link down below if I can find them, because sometimes I can't find the same things again. And then I put one magnet in there, like that, and it's going to go, the magnet's going to go right here. In between, I'm not at the edge, I'm a little, as you can see, away from the edge there a little bit. And then I'm going to take a second magnet. I'm going to let it attach itself to the first one. I'm going to take some more tape. Now sometimes I do this. You have to be careful though that it doesn't, it only sticks on the magnet. It's most successful that way. Another way to do it is just kind of guesstimate where it might land down there and put tape down there. But just press down there and it should stay there. So now you have the magnets in place. So now what we have to do is just put in our paper. Easy peasy. There we go. There. Now, I did find out there that without magnets, these flaps they lay like this without the magnets. So the magnets really did help them to lay flat when you open it up. So that is so cute. I love it, love it. Looks really, really nice. Now over here, she has in her kit these belly bands or pockets or whatever. And I took one, and of course I had to cut it down quite a bit. And I think I actually did well, no, it was on the other side of this. So, yep, as you can see, I really had to cut it down. And I'm going to glue in a pocket over this side. I think I went through and just cut out stuff from some of the pages in the kit. And so we'll just, you know, put some of these things in that pocket, and then she can have like a little play when she goes to put together her pictures and such. So that's what will go inside this little pocket over here. I really thought that was a cute idea, and I think we are just about finished with this little project. I've got to put something there, don't I? Yeah, I do. So I still have to put on a tie and everything. So I'll be putting a tie here. And let me get my... There, then. So why don't I do that, and then I'll give you a flip through when I get done. Okay, it's finished, and for those that jumped ahead to see the flip through, this is the front, and I put lace around this piece of ephemera in the kit. This is the actual size of the ephemera. And then I mounted it on top some red cardstock, so it kind of shows through a little bit, and yeah, kind of reminded me of poinsettias maybe. And that's the front, and then the back is just plain. You can put a photo here for sure, and then it opens up. Could put a photo here. Not sure what I would do there, but anyway, so inside this pocket I have in here some words that she can use to play with when she puts her photos in here. And this little section here opens up with a string and button closure, like so. And then inside here is some more photo mats inside, and so I put little places for her to write. She loves to cook and she loves to bake, so I really liked this kit because it had all these cookies and everything around it. And this one opens up this way, and here is another place for a photo, more writing. So these have magnets, and this is what I did in the film, is I showed you how I put those in, and I showed you how I did the tie and button. And this one lifts up with another magnet for photo and writing. And it just goes together like so. So this will be a fun little gift that I'm going to give to her. So in the next few weeks, my daughter and grandson and grandbaby are... My daughter, yeah, and my son-in-law are coming to visit for a couple of weeks, so I'm not sure how much I'll be able to videotape, but I'm sure you are all busy with your Christmas things as well. So thanks a lot for watching, and we will catch you later. Bye!